Since I got turned to ashes last round, you would think I'd listen. But that shit go right through me since I got turned to a spirit. And the monster ain't that scary when compared to a spirit. And they gon' think I hate that nigga from the lines I have written. But since this the demon talking, I'm gonna kill that nigga. And that's what I said in the conversation with my therapist. I told him about this battle and how it got me on the edge again. I don't know if I should be godlike or do I let this devil win? And I feel a bad spirit coming over me, so this performance is an exorcist. I want to build this community up, but first I must dismantle it, rid it of all evil, make an altar of this stage, and then lay hands on them in prayers. I want souls, no repentances, fighting demons on and off the mic, so I'm familiar with burials. The conversation started out by him asking me, like, what's my main stresses? And I'm like, I feel this immense amount of pressure to be this perfect character. I love what I do, but sometimes I'm not aware that I've been pushed to my limits. And Doc, you know my mental conditions, I can snap at any given minute because do they really love me or they love what you be giving? But in order to be purposeful, I must be used in my position and I want to be paid in full, but first, grant fulfillment. Is the fans still gonna love me, eh? I feel like Money Mitch. And he said, like, there's a duality to life. Everything is on the spectrum. I'm both bad and nice. I can't expect of nobody perfection, so just do what feels right. And if you're authentic, it will be accepted. And I'm just like, Doc, I'm a walking contradiction. I've been going back and forth so much it feels like tennis, cause I'm in another racket than these niggas. I'm ace. And for them to think they can score is starting to get offensive because if I serve backhand bars, it's my fault if they don't get it. And I love the match, but I must US Open and come out swinging. So then he seen I was conflicted and he asked him, he told me to consider both sides of myself when the questions was answered and given. So then he asked me like, how do I feel about LJ? I'm like, they gonna think I hate that nigga from the lines I have written, but since it's the demon talking, I wanna kill that nigga. Take his brains for his wisdom, his ears cause he don't listen, pop both eyes out his sockets to show him the vision of me victor and him victim. And since he been big on fitness, slice him smooth across that gut. Now that's a waist trimmer. So then, the nicest side was like, I love and respect LJ, but in order to be the best, I gotta defeat him on stage. He's really a caring guy, but that tough guy, what he portrays, and he really says he's okay, but I think he needs therapy, and I'm not sure how our relationship would change after today. And then he asked me like, how do I feel about the community? I'm like, it's unity and inclusive. I'm accepted everywhere I move with immunity. Each spot got its own vibes. It's so many different groups you see, everybody love on everybody. It's like a form of polygamy. And then like, they asked, and like the meanest how I was like, I really hope they poetry or die because I ain't a poet now, loading because I really shoot them shots and ain't nobody in here bulletproof. I'm aiming at they top. Poets got too much pride. That creates a divide because this pen is still deadly, although I ain't seen that nigga in a while. They say it's all love, but that love be a facade. And right about now, I'm tired of all the dramas and lies because if there's really any problems, we can go live and I ain't worried about shit because in poetry, I lounge. And then they ask my closing thoughts and I'm just like, I want to be remembered because I show up and give my all no matter my condition because in the past year, I laid to rest 2 friends and a family member, so catching a third body in Bars Fest don't really feel much different. Poem.